OS X Lion, the new king of the desktop. I'm Simon from TechnoLife Video, and I'm back. Hi guys, it's Simon from TechnoLife Video, and I'm back with another video talking about some things. At last, finally, I'm back. And it's Apple things today, because Apple overnight, I'll say overnight because in Australia it was overnight, released some new things. They are Lion, the new operating system that I mentioned in the introduction, a new MacBook Air, a new Mac Mini, and a new cinema display. And I'm sure Mr. Jobs is very happy with himself right now. But let's talk about some of those things. Let's start with Lion. So the question is it really the new king of the desktop? As far as I'm aware, Lions don't do much of the hunting. It's the Lionesses. Lions tend to sit around on their butts and get to do all the good stuff. Yeah, keep it PG-13, get to do good stuff. Eating, that's what they get to do. Is this operating system great? Well, first of all, should you upgrade? I haven't upgraded. So do I really know whether it's great or not? My reason for talking about it today is that is upgrading the best option for you straight away? Look at the software that you use on a regular basis and check its compatibility with Lion before you upgrade. But the important thing is not just the big software packages, the other little things that you use around that. For example, I use a thing called an Apogee Duet for recording the audios on these videos, but also recording my music. The Apogee Duet is not compatible with Lion at this point in time. So if I upgrade, I won't be able to use it anymore. So I'm going to hold off. Hopefully, I hope in a week or two, it will be compatible and I'll be able to upgrade. But it's important that you check this before you jump in and get excited and pay your $30 odd. If you're in Australia, you'll be paying $31.99. In America, you'll only be paying $29.99, even though our dollar is stronger than yours. Something you might be aware of recently is Apple dropped the price in the iTunes store in Australia from $1.19 as entry level to 99 cents, which is on par with the US, even though our dollar is stronger, But with Lion, even though it's only available online in a digital format, they've still charged us more, which I think is a bit rich on their behalf. I don't think that's going to change. So don't think if I hold off it might go down to $29.99. I doubt the price will change. It will stay at $31.99. Should you update? Look, check that software. I'm going to jump on it as soon as I can. There's some interesting new features there. Look, some of the stuff I'm not so sure about. When I get it, I will talk about more of that in length. But make sure you check. I've only got one computer, so I haven't got another computer to install it on and do some checks. But just make sure it's not going to interfere with your work if you're using a computer for work, because the last thing you want is to be costing yourself money when you don't absolutely have to upgrade. So moving on to the next thing, Mac Mini. There it is, no optical drive. So what's going on, people? What's going on? Well, Apple don't like optical drives. That's clear. The MacBook Air doesn't have one. The Mac Mini doesn't have one. You can, however, buy an external optical drive if you feel the need. But Apple are trying to move away from physical software and move to downloads only. Now, they want to stop you buying stuff on a disc. They want you to go through their store. Even if you're using one of these under your TV as a bit of a kind of a media hub, they want you to buy your movies through the iTunes store. Now, look, that makes great business sense. It's not perfect for everyone. It pisses some people off, including me. I'd like to see a Blu-ray disc in a Mac so I could whack it under the TV and watch Blu-rays on it in full high def. Our iTunes store doesn't have high def movies. I shouldn't say high def. I say HD. It doesn't even have HD movies, mate. It doesn't have HD movies. So this is a real frustration that we are kind of not having. We don't have the availability. We don't have Netflix in Australia. We don't have a lot of these services. and therefore we're kind of being lumped in with the overseas people, well, the US people, I should really say, and it sucks basically. It sucks, big ones. If you jump onto the Mac website, you will see that now the MacBook Air down here is now the entry level. There is no plastic MacBook. It's out of here. Gone. See you later. Plastic fantastic. Bye bye. MacBook Air. If you're getting into the Mac market, you not only get the smallest laptop, the lightest laptop, but the most stylish laptop that Mac make. Go into a store and check one of these babies out. They are thin beyond belief. They feel lighter than an iPad because just you expect it to weigh more when you pick it up and it's so thin and you go, what? There's nothing there. It has Thunderbolt port, so if you need extra storage space at home when you're working on stuff, the drive that's external, if it's Thunderbolt, will be super fast. It's not going to be like USB drive where it's slow transferring stuff. It's lightning fast. So there isn't problems with using external storage to boost the capacity of a little mobile laptop like this. Super portable. Super handy. I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to say that now. I don't have my 13-inch MacBook anymore, MacBook Pro anymore. I think I'm going to get a MacBook Air because I only ever used the laptop for little portable jobs. I didn't do it for great workstation stuff. Unless I decide that I need to run the full Adobe suite on it, I think I'm going to go that way because we really, I get a lot out of just having the iPad. So MacBook Air, I might be paying you a visit. So there you go. Check it out. It's, as I said, it's now the entry level. Beautiful, beautiful. What more could you want? Moving right along to the new Cinema display. Well, it's called the Thunderbolt display. However, if you go onto the Australian store and look, you will see it still says Cinema display. And then if we go into that said Cinema display, you will see it says Thunderbolt display. It is a Thunderbolt display. It is exactly the same as the Cinema display, except it has Thunderbolt ports and it doesn't have mini display ports. It has just simply two cables running out of it. One is the Thunderbolt, and one is the MagSafe power adapter for charging your laptop that you plug into it. These displays will not work with a Mac Pro. With the old displays, you need to get a video card that had mini display ports, and you could use it. If you've got a Mac Pro at the moment, you will never be able to use one of these displays to its full potential. Because the Thunderbolt display needs to be integrated into the motherboard to get the speeds. And you might be able to make a card, but then you're still running it like a video card, and it's not going to have those blistering speeds of the Thunderbolt, so you're not going to be able to daisy chain, like an external drive off the monitor. Which is a bit disappointing for somebody like myself who runs a Mac Pro and was keen to get a Cinema display and was keen to do that. And I'm, reassessing my options now. Do I get rid of the Mac Pro and go to an iMac maybe? My 3-year-old Mac Pro is still faster than the iMacs that are around today. And I'll show some benchmarks on that in another video maybe, because it's very interesting stuff. But the new display, if you've got a laptop and you want an extra display, if you want an iMac and you want an extra display, you need to have the new iMac that has the Thunderbolt ports, of course, but that's also been introduced. Price-wise, well, it would have been nice to see it come down to the same price as the US, because if we look here at the current cross rates on the old phone, 99, see if you can see that, 99 down the bottom, 999 if I can get it right, is at the top there, 130 Australian dollars. Hope you can see that. 130. 930. But the Cinema display, or the Thunderbolt display, is right there, $11.99. What's going on? Why are we continuously ripped off with Apple hardware prices? That's $266 more than the equivalent kind of cross rates. I could probably get somebody to buy me one in the US and deliver it to me, package it up and send it over here, and it would be cheaper than me buying one here. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I feel a little bit ripped off by that, but that's just the way it is with all these Apple products. I mean, we pay more for the laptops. We pay more for everything, basically. The only thing we don't pay more for, right as I speak, is apps in the App Store, which are on the same pricing structure as the US for once. But that's a little bit of a bugbear, but something we have to live with. So look, that's an update on some of the stuff that's coming from Mac, the new line, the new Mac Mini, the new MacBook Air, and the new Thunderbolt display, replacing the Cinema display. However, if you buy a Mac Pro as of today, you will still have to buy Cinema displays, because the old Cinema display with the, as I mentioned, the mini display port, they are still available if you're buying a Mac Pro. But don't buy a Mac Pro because there's a new one coming out soon. So hold off on that. There's a tip. Look, I'm probably rambling. See you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the new stuff from Mac. Bye. There will never be a Blu-ray disc drive in a Mac, because Steve doesn't like them. Welcome back. Or is it welcome back to me? I don't know. Hi guys, it's Simon from Tech My Life Video, and I'm back. I hope I'm back. Yeah. Apple have launched some new stuff, so I'm excited. I'm very excited. Hi guys, it's Simon from Tech My Life. Another video talking about some stuff. And here it is. Hello. Another video, at last, finally, about bloody time. So that's great for anybody who was thinking about getting one of those ugly plastic things. Guess what? Now you get a Mac Mini, a Mac Air, a MacBook Air, Book Air. Yeah. Steve must have jokes.